Welcome back, class 12. Today we will be discussing about the chapter Legislature, and the subtopic that we will be discussing is about comparison of Legislature of India and USA. But particularly going forward with this topic, I like to make you clear about the Legislature of India. Okay, the Legislature of India, wherein we will be studying about two houses of India, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, Rajya Sabha. So today basically we will discuss about Lok Sabha only, and in next video we will talk about Rajya Sabha. Then simultaneously we will talk about USA's legislature. So moving forward, let's start. So the legislature of India and USA. Particularly, we will be discussing about legislature of India today, Lok Sabha only. Lok Sabha. So now the main basic assumptions that we need to understand is the legislature. Legislature is law making body. Law making body of a government. So in legislature we have to talk about the two houses, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So both these houses together can be called as union parliament, wherein people come forward and discuss, debate, and deliberation will be there for certain agendas. Discuss, deliberate, and debate about certain agendas. So the Union Parliament. Now, the topic, the Union Parliament. The Constitution of India has given Union Parliament the authority to exercise legislative powers over all subjects of union list, concurrent list, and residuary subject. So I have already clear what is union list, concurrent list, and residuary subjects in your offline classes. Please revise these terms. Okay, I am not explaining the same terms. Please revise. You can see it in your offline notes. Okay, I have talked in a detailed manner about what is union list, what is state list, what is concurrent list, and what are residuary subjects. So the Union Parliament is a bicameral legislature. The Union Parliament of India. We are talking about India. So the Union Parliament is bicameral legislature with the House of People, that is Lok Sabha, as lower house, and Council of States, that is Rajya Sabha, as a upper houses. So it is very let's make it's very easy, like Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So Lok Sabha can be considered as House of People, and Rajya Sabha is also considered as Council of States. So then other name of House of People can be called as lower house, and this can be called as upper house. So it is very quite confusing also, but Lok Sabha is totally lower house and Rajya Sabha is upper house. So moving forward, this is a structure of Indian Parliament. Okay, wherein the top body has president, and president do follows like two wings, that is executive wing and parliament. And in parliament there are two houses or a bicameral legislature, that is Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha is council of state, and Lok Sabha is House of People. So now we will be discussing about just this Lok Sabha today. Okay, Rajya Sabha we will be discussing in next video. Lok Sabha, not more than, members should be 552 members. It should not be more than 552 members. Not more than 530 representative of state, plus not more than 2 nominated Anglo-Indian. So this will be 20 as a union representative or union territory. So there should be 552 members and 2 from Anglo-Indian community and 20 from Union territory. So you need to be very specific about the composition. This is our composition of Lok Sabha. Composition of Lok Sabha. So whereas in Rajya Sabha there should be not more than 250 members, 12 nominated by president and 238 representatives of states and union territories. So today we will just focus upon Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha, House of the People, the lower house of Union Parliament. Now we will be talking about composition and strength. Okay, present composition of Lok Sabha. Total member is 545. It can be 552, 545 and 530 also. Okay, so you need to be, it changes accordingly. Okay, present Lok Sabha member is like 545. Then it should be total maximum election should be 500 of 30 seats. This is wrong. There should be 20 members from union territories and 2 from Anglo-Indian. This is first, this is one is second, and this one is third. So presently 131 Lok Sabha seats are reserved for reserved. Okay, how many? From 530 seats, 131 seats are reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, 87 for scheduled caste and 44% for scheduled tribes. Okay, so this is a composition. Now state-wise representation of members. So this is just the general idea for you all, so that when in your multiple choice question may come like who has the greatest number of members from state. Now we can clearly say that now West Bengal has 42, Uttar Pradesh has 80 and Maharashtra has 48. Now apart from this, we know that Sikkim has 1, right, member of parliament. Now they have 80 representative, 80 members. So Uttar Pradesh become the highest. Okay, so Uttar Pradesh has the highest state-wise representation of members. So whereas Sikkim, Nagaland, Mizoram has the lowest number. Okay, whereas Arunachal Pradesh has 2. So this is for your rough this is for your idea. Okay, so that you can answer the question if comes from multiple choice question from this chapter. Now moving forward, now this is the same thing, all member list. Now we'll directly go to Uttar Pradesh 80 and Sikkim 1. So okay, so percentage in 80%, this is 15.33%, whereas Sikkim is 0.19%. Okay, so you need to be very careful about knowing the percentage also. So moving forward, we have already completed the composition. Now we will study about the method of election of member of Lok Sabha. How a member of Lok Sabha is elected. Now with the process of universal adult franchise. Okay, number 1 process is universal adult franchise. Number 2 is joint electorate system. Number 3 is reservation of some seats. Number 4 is single member constituency. Number 5 is territorial constituencies, secret ballot, and direct and indirect election. So we will be discussing each in subsequent slides. Now so universal adult franchise, what does this universal adult franchise means? UAF means a citizen who has attended the age of 18 or more has right to vote in the election of Lok Sabha. Who has a right to vote in an election? The universal adult franchise says that any person who is 18 and above are eligible to vote in Lok Sabha election. Moving forward, now let's understand what is joint electorate system. It means all the voters of a constituency vote for a common candidate and not on the basis of their allegiance to the different communities. So joint electorate system means that a voter it means all the voters of one constituency vote for one common candidate. So if this is a candidate, okay, and are numerous people. There are numerous people who is 18 years and above and more. What happens? These people will cast their vote for this particular person. Okay, but it is not like these people, these voters cast their vote for one single common candidate, not because of their allegiance. Okay, or not because or their communities, not because of their communities, but they have a certain idea, there are a certain idea about that common people, and can make out that he or she can rule the particular constituency very well. Reservation of some seats. Some constituencies are reserved for the people belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. They are called reserved constituencies. They are called reserved constituencies. From each such constituency, only a candidate belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes can contest a election. Now, we need to understand reserve constituency. Okay, what is reserve constituency? Reserve constituencies are the constituencies only scheduled caste and scheduled tribe people can cast, like, contest an election. So it is a reservation of some seats for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. So moving forward, so it is not basically that we need to understand the things also. Okay, but it is the most important thing is to understand the key word that it says. So single member constituencies means the whole country is divided into many electoral constituency as a member of Lok Sabha to be elected. So single member constituency, so the whole country, India, is divided into different constituencies, right? And each constituencies has their own members that are elected for contesting Lok Sabha election. So the whole country is divided into many electoral constituencies as the members of Lok Sabha to be elected. This can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Numerous people can be elected. Now, so what is territorial constituencies? Constituency. These are geographically demarcated areas which are delimited by a delimitation commission. So what is territorial constituency? It is geographically demarcated area. You can write up to this much. Okay. So number 2 is usually the population of one constituency is between 5 to 7.5 lakhs. 5 to 7.5 lakhs. So population of one constituencies can be this much. Okay, so secret ballot, with the word secret ballot, you know what is secret ballot. So the member of Lok Sabha are elected by the secret ballot system, and one knows no one knows who have voted in favor of which candidate. Not a single person can know about whom he or she has cast their vote. So nowadays we use different kind of things, like previously people used to write their preferences on the paper and submit their paper to the election commission. But nowadays, due to the development or advancement of technology, new electronic voting machines are used in the process of election. So it makes this system very easy to count of votes. There will not be any vote rigging, but an advantage point is that it is very useful, and in terms of every election we use this kind of voting behavior by using electronic voting machine. So now the last point is direct election of members of Lok Sabha. So how a member of Lok Sabha elected, direct, indirectly, the question may come. All the members of Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people. So you need to be very conscious about how the method is direct election. Any voter can cast his vote to elect any candidate of his or her choice. It's very simple. Okay. Direct election means any voter can cast his or her vote to elect any candidate of his or her choice. So this is the detailed account of Lok Sabha, where we discussed about the composition, how many members are there. We discussed about how the election take place, how the members are elected, what is single member constituencies or joint member constituencies, electorate, these different functions. So I need you to compile your notes and be specific on making your own multiple choice question also. So from this slide, from this video, I can make numerous multiple choice questions, so that yes, likewise you can also make your own multiple choice question. Like you can give an option like this: how a member of Lok Sabha are elected. The question is, how a member of Lok Sabha are elected. Option A, direct. Option B, indirect. Number C, both. Number D, none of the above. None of the above. So the correct answer is A, right? So out here only I created multiple choice questions. So simultaneously you can also create this kind of questions. So till then, stay safe and take care.